don't worry
All right, so
I can't pronounce my words.
Yeah, me either.
That's
Good.
It must be a damn enchantment or something.
Yeah, these songs.
Trying to, like, cause I can't. I'm like, I'm just reading the word. I'm getting it wrong. Like I got a list or some shit. I don't even got a list.
Time. You can check on your phone just to make sure. And you know how to say you do. I remember one time we thought it was up and it wasn't even up. So I didn't check it. They know what that means too.
Ching. Ching, my favorite word. Ching.
Yeah, we're gonna have racial slurs for them. Just like they got racial slurs for us. Shit. Ching chong. Ching ching ding. Alright, you say you want to bring that out.
Sound like you're doing this.
Sound like you doing sound effects in karate. Or you know when they do those and they make that noise. Ching ching ching. Yeah, you got it out.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Want to speak on it up?
Verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Yeah, so Esau sloppy, man.
Right.
Esau like a drunk man in his vomit, man. He's sloppy. He'll have this one thing pop up, and then he'll get exposed, and then he'll have something else pop up, and he'll get exposed. It's at the point now where don't nobody even trust you doubles, man. You know?
And this is what I wanted to say earlier, man. That's what he do. He'll set up one thing to try to get something rolling on this end, but when people catch on to it, then he got to set up another thing. That's why they said that they was the ones that it was basically Edomites causing them fires in Cali. You know, because he trying to, it's like a smoke screen. He getting exposed for the pedophilia and shit. So he trying to make a diversion, man. That's how a coward is. Instead of, accepting an L, he got to be like, oh, no, dude. Well, hey, look, what's going on over here?
Yeah, he got to make a distraction when the scope on him.
Yeah.
They make a distraction, man. Don't be surprised if another big celebrity get taken out. Because Esau need that distraction, man. That's why you got that's why you got this whole Cardi B and Offset married divorce going on. Cause Jake is heavy into that shit, man. Jake take that shit serious. That's all Jake talk about. Oh, you heard about Cardi B and Offset? I saw on Snapchat, you know how you can see the little stories, like the news stories, you know what I'm talking about? All Jake doing is tweeting and making memes about it, man. So Esau, he set stuff like that up to distract you, man. You know? And like I said, don't be surprised if another big celebrity get taken out, man. You know, because Esau, he wants the scope off of him at all times, man. You know, he's sloppy. And that old Grandmaster Jay, that wasn't even. So I remember the first Elder Monatazar was on his ass before I even heard of him. That's where I found out about him. The Elder did a video saying he agent provocateur. And then I started seeing videos of him, and he started saying the 12 tribes of Israel. This dude went from saying the 12 tribes of Israel to saying Yahweh to now he into Islam. I was looking at one of his live streams on YouTube. Well, he streamed it on Instagram, but it get uploaded on YouTube, and he was in that Islam shit. So that nigga, they was gonna use him to demonize us, but now he in Islam, man. So it's like Esau caught an L with that, And the world is already well. I ain't gonna, because a lot of people think 9/11 really happened, but a lot of people know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That's the best thing Esau could do, is do another 9/11 and blame it on the Israelites. Just how the apostles, they always bring out how when Rome got burned down, how it was blamed on the Israelites. That's all Esau can do, man.
Cuatro estaciones, man.
They tried. Remember they tried. Was it in Jersey? They had that dude with the garment on, and he shot up a.
Them Jews.
Yeah, like Esau is sloppy,
The
man.
dude with the knife. You remember?
Oh,
the dude?
yeah,
And
yeah,
So
Humble
basically,
dude,
so
yeah.
they didn't find the knife. He stayed until the police officers came, and then he was yelling at them, telling them to go back to Israel. But Israel was saying they land. Like,
Yeah. Esau is slick. Esau, you is. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, man, I will make Esau bear, man. The Lord is taking
Small
the
amount of
wisdom.
heat.
Yeah, and he said he's going to take the wisdom. He said, is there wisdom no more in T, man? He's taking the wisdom from you Edomites, man. And he's making you bear. He's exposing you doubles, man.
Exactly.
You know?
What's your favorite scripture?
All the scriptures.
That sticks out to you the most?
Verse 15. Neither
We
shall
ain't
there be
entertaining Satan. Go ahead.
Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail branch.
So like to read it here.
Verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt.
Yeah, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, man. It tells you in, I think it's Isaiah 24, say the grinding shall cease. You know?
No.
What is not Isaiah?
Ecclesiastes 12.
Okay, Ecclesiastes Salakia, Ecclesiastes 12. You know? Ain't gonna be no more jobs, man.
Yup.
You see, a lot of people is still unemployed, man. A lot of people is really looking for work, but not finding it because the temp services really believe in this COVID, man. They don't wanna hire you because they scared to even let you in the temp service, man. I remember I went to automation. I had to sit at a desk outside, man,
Oh shit.
and they had a big ass Germex bottle on their table. You know, pen and paper out there, man. They scared to even hire people, man, because they believe this shit is real, man. But like y'all say, y'all gotta wear the mask on the job, you know. But soon there ain't gonna be no jobs out here, man. And Trump keeps saying we like that video you sent where it was a Jake talking to him, you know, and he was like, we made better jobs. Trump always saying that shit. We increased the jobs. You ain't did shit, man.
That's a good,
Straight lying to the people.
That's a good impression.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying though.
That shit
Man.
funny as hell.
Was some more of them?
Comes from China.
China. The Chinese virus. It's the Chinese virus.
Verse 15 again. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
So if it say neither the head or tail, man. You know? Hey, even. What was you saying? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, hey, well, you know, it doesn't match up completely, but the new GM
Shalom,
at the
Ak.
restaurant I work at,
What you say?
basically he was, see, when he told his story, and I'm like, he looked like a fucking banker, man. Basically, he was a COO, which is a chief operating officer over like 30 companies or something,
Damn.
30 restaurants in South Carolina.
Who?
I can't say his name, but
Oh,
basically he was a big executive,
Yeah.
and he got laid off because of the coronavirus.
Damn.
And now he the GM at the restaurant. So he basically, he took a pay cut just so he can get back to work. So going back to what you were saying, the head or tail. So hey, even us at the bottom, even the motherfuckers at the top, the white collar,
Yeah.
bankers and shit, they're losing their jobs.
Well, his
You know?
name hard to pronounce or something? Or
His name George.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know his last name.
He
though.
went from. Damn, that's
yeah.
a big. Hey, I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
Yeah,
Cause you know Esau, when they go through shit like that, they usually kill themselves, man.
it was a big COO, like a big executive. Like,
Oh, yeah,
But-
man. I hate when that shit happens.
yeah, that's a good example of that.
You can
bro.
check the phone though to see if
Yeah,
it's back.
yeah.
Yeah. But like the brothers, hey man, cause you remember that video that you had sent where that dude blew his head off with the shotgun? The reason he did that is because he lost his job and his girl loved him.
I should, man, this shit fucking hell, though. I'm sorry. He was a Christian too.
Wow. He thought he was going to heaven. He said, fuck this, I'm going to Jesus. Damn, man. But that's the spirit of Esau. Esau, when he go through a little tribulation, he kills himself, man. That's why I'm surprised that dude didn't off himself.
Hey, like the scripture say, when they were both conceived, it says, and one shall be stronger than the other. You know, we're built. That's why, and through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, of course. But all the stuff we've gone through, and then Jake is still rising. All
Right.
that, within the workplace and stuff, they're still rising, man. Here it is. Esau had the advantage, 300, 400, 500 year advantage, and he's still getting outed by Jake. Jake still taking his daughters and shit, man.
Yeah, like
You know?
Jake could be in the hole for 20 years, man. He in the dark room on cement. And he'll come out and figure out his way in society, man. Jake won't even kill himself. Esau, he can't be in the hole for 20 years, man. You know? Esau would kill himself while he in the hole, man. That's how weak this devil is, but that just shows you how strong we are as a people, man. We went through all that hell and we still, you know, strong mentally, man. We still strong, you know, which our people, you know, wicked, but we still strong mentally, man. You know? Esau, like we said, Esau get fired from his job, he killed himself, man. That's why we gonna need spiritual power when we put Esau in slavery, man. Because if we didn't have it, these devils would kill themselves before they even served 1,000 years, man. That the first day they all would off themselves, and we'll be like, damn, we ain't got no more slaves, you know. So we gonna need the ability to bring them back to life. You know, we gonna need that.
I was gonna say, we speak about how Jake just be murking it up all the time, but hey, that's still a heavy spirit within itself, because here it is, you've been getting your ass kicked, you in slavery, but you still got a smile on your face. You still think shit's sweet, you know? And I'm not saying that right now in a negative way, because we comparing Jacob and Esau. You know, hey, Esau, he down in the dumps. You know, you can, for example, look at a homeless Edomite Jake, or a homeless Edomite and a homeless Jake. Them homeless Edomites, they don't shower and shit. Walk around bumming cigarettes and shit. At least Jake gonna take care of his little shit. You know, he gonna have his little cart and shit. You know,
Jake still gonna joke and laugh, man. I used to work at a convenience store, man. Homeless Jakes come in there, they joking, laughing. You know, they lively. Esau come in there, he want to kill himself. He's sitting on the side of a down highway, man. Sleeping on a... I seen this a couple days ago. Yeah. Got a down backpack, man. You know, just through. You know, in his own kingdom, man. In his own kingdom, he through, man. He forced to ask Jake for money, man. Here it is, he in his kingdom, but he gotta come to an Israelite and ask for money, man.
A lot of that be them fucking opioids, and the family kick him out the house and shit. Like it's just one Jake that be over by my stepdad's house, right?
Yeah.
I found out his family has money. He just an alcoholic, and he was like, they won't let him back in the house and shit. But he got a place to go.
Let's get Deuteronomy 37. So we can keep the research going.
You know, but
that's what's happening, man. The curses is being put on Esau, man.
That's right.
That's all it is, man. You know, and really a lot of times, them Edomites, when they homeless, they do it to themselves. A lot of them come into money. Like I worked with this Benjamite woman, and she was telling me how she was watching these two Edomite kids because the family, they came into like over 600 grand, and they blew that shit in like a month or two, she said, man. You know, on drugs, man. They wasn't even paying their bills. You know, they got left with 2 houses that's fully paid for. All they had to do was pay the mortgage and the light bill, and they weren't even doing that, man.
Shit, but Jake gonna make sure that light bill.
But just show you, like, you know, a lot of Edomites do it to themselves. But let's bring this out, dude.
All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 30.
Is that what?
Oh, he's about to drop his phone across the street.
Damn! He was trying to record us?
No, he just dropped the motherfucker.
Damn.
You heard it, though.
Alright, this Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. It said, "And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies."
Yeah, who's our enemies, man? Our number one enemy is the red Hebrew Edomite, man. Right. You red Hebrew Edomites, you so-called white people, y'all Edomites. You know? And these curses is being put on y'all, man. You know?
Disappeared real quick.
These curses is being put on y'all devils, man. That's why that dude, you said, he went from being head over all these restaurants and now he a GM at a restaurant, man. You know? Next he gonna get fired for saying the N-word, and then his wife gonna leave him for a Jake, man. Hey, the Papa John's dude, didn't they say, I believe it was him, that they say he said the N-word and he got fired. You know? He got fired from his own company for saying the N-word, man. That's what's gonna happen to that dude, man. You know, his daughter gonna get with Jay. He gonna slip up in the restaurant. He gonna say the N-word because he mad that his daughter's getting popped by Jake. Then he gonna get fired and his wife gonna leave him, man.
I'm trying to get on my wife about this.
Man. But read it again up.
All right, it's Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. All right. And it says, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
Yeah, what curses? The curses that's on us, man. You know? He's going to put all of these curses on our enemies, man. You know? And it's going to begin right when we get into them ships, man. You know, it's on a low level right now. But right when the elect get into them chariots and the curses is lifted, they're going to be put on our enemies, man. You know? Y'all gonna have to go through what we went through. And you ain't, and Esau, you ain't gonna have no cigarettes. You ain't gonna have no tobacco chew. You know? You ain't gonna have no Bud Lights. You know, you're not gonna have no acid. You ain't gonna have nothing to cope the pain, man. You know? See, Jake could struggle, but then he'll get him a bottle and some box, and he good, man. You know, he good. You Edomites, y'all ain't gonna have none of that, man. You know, you just gonna be in the pit suffering, man. That's y'all future. But what was you holding up?
I got scriptures on
Time.
Spirit kind of left out.
Yeah. Well, you got that in Deuteronomy 37. Since I'm speaking on how, let's get Jeremiah 30. And let's go to verse. Hold on, no, it's not. Oh, I was in Isaiah. I was in Isaiah 30. Yeah, it's Jeremiah 30. Yeah, 16. Then I want to get verse 17 too. But yeah, let's get verse 16.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Yeah, and that's the future for you heathens, man. You know, that's y'all future. And I was watching the Apostle Tahar video earlier, you know, on the way to Kelly. He was going in, man. He was talking about
And you're in their glory shall you.
yeah, you see that? You see what he said about Focal Malone? He said, if you my slave, I'm gonna let a couple of brothers borrow you for a week.
I'm gonna rent you out.
You know? Hey, that's what we gonna do in the kingdom, man.
You know Vocal getting passed.
Oh, he getting passed around, man. He better hope, like Apostle Tahar said, he better hope he an Israelite. You know, he better hope he ham. Yeah, he say better, cause at least if he an Ishmaelite, he ain't gonna get it as bad. You know, cause Ishmael, they close to righteous. So they, you know, we gonna get these heathens in line,
but
man.
this the kicker. Even if he is, say, of another heathen nation, he's still gonna get some kind of peace put on him because of what he did on this side.
He's still gonna get it, but it's not gonna be as bad. Cause if you an Edomite in the kingdom, man, that's the biggest L, man.
He said, I wouldn't trade me and the Edomite for nothing in the
Hell
world.
no.
They said, we'll come and give you $14 trillion, but you gotta change your spirit to the Edomite. He said,
Hell no, man. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. You know, being an Edomite, that's the biggest L of all time, man. Cause like he say, these other nations, we gonna put a foot in their ass, but they gonna get mercy. Cause we gonna teach them how to be righteous. Cause after slavery, they gonna get their own lands. You know, they still gonna be under us. But Esau, you like the scriptures say, they say he is full of sin of the bones of his youth, roughly paraphrasing. You know, meaning he gotta pay for what he did, going all the way back to Canaan, going all the way back to the serpent. Esau got so much to pay for it, and that's why it ain't even 1,000 years is not even enough. That's why we gonna just get rid of him, man. 1,000 years is not enough for you Edomites for y'all to get judged for everything y'all done, man. You know, y'all the only nation that crucified the Lord, man, spiritually, man. You know, because even these other nations like Cyrus, the Persian, you know, he acknowledged the Lord, man. He allowed us to build the second temple, you know, and he knew the Lord allowed him to be in power. He said it, man. I forgot where it was I was reading it, but he acknowledged that Yahweh Shem Yahushua was the one that put him in power, man. Even Nebuchadnezzar, after the Lord humbled his ass, he acknowledged the Lord, man.
And made Daniel a top guy.
Right. But Esau, this man, oh, the Lord, he completely blasphemed the Lord, man.
Oh, you saw that picture I sent in the chat? That Bakar Moffat, he was like,
Oh, yeah.
Some guy beheaded the statue.
Yeah.
Because it was
It's the
the
wrong color.
Wrong color.
Yeah, I seen that, yup. Oh, yeah. Concubine. You know? But yeah, man. You know? But yeah, keep going on.
Verse 17, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds.
Yeah, that's what the Lord is doing, man. He restored health unto us, the fact that we know who we are as a people. You know, like you say in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, he was going to put, what you say, the breath in the dry bones, roughly paraphrasing. You know, he allowed us to wake up to who we are. But he's going to restore us as a nation in the kingdom, man. Because even 2/3, they going to be in the kingdom living good, man. You ain't going to have an Israelite in the kingdom and he outside of Jerusalem at the gate begging for money, man. You know? You ain't going to have that in the kingdom. We ain't going to have no homeless Israelites in the kingdom, man. You ain't going to have none, we ain't going to have none of that. You know, Esau got his own people out here starving, man. He don't give a crap about his own people, man. Keep going on that verse.
Because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion whom no man seeketh out.
Yeah, that's how these heathens treated us, man. And at least Ham apologized, even though fuck that apology, but at least Ham apologized, man. Remember that video? Ham was like, "We sorry, y'all could come back to Ghana," or some shit like that. Remember that? Like Esau would never do that, man. You know, which we don't want no apology anyway, man. We want you devils. We want y'all to keep that energy of we ain't the Israelites and we ain't gonna put y'all into slavery. We want y'all to keep that same energy, man, because it's gonna make it enjoyable when we bring y'all down, man. You know. It's gonna make it that much better. You want, when you come out the ships, you want Esau to resist, man. You don't want Esau to try to, you don't want him to submit. Here, master, just arrest me. No, you want his ass fighting, man, to the end. You know. But anyway, you know, Lord willing, this was an edifying account. And with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone taught us his truth and continually teaches us his truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Yeah, I feel the same way you were saying, Dawada. I said I feel the same way of